to what's going on.
Nice. And like I said, I've been on, some of your lives on TikTok. A lot of what you discuss is, you know, avenues for people to basically start to learn and, find their own way in crypto. So
Yeah.
overall, like, who are the people that you hope like your content impacts the most? And just say you're someone new, you don't know anything about crypto, you may have heard like Bitcoin because someone on the street told, approaching like learning about crypto, diving into the markets, kind of getting your journey started, because this whole thing's about to shift, in your opinion.
Right, no, for sure. The people that I hope to reach is just people who don't have a clue. Of course, people like you and myself, we know what's going on, but like that's one thing I always tell people when when people ask me for one-on-ones, I always tell them, like, listen, I can share my portfolio with you, but you still have to go and do your own, research and figure out which tokens you feel like you should invest in. No one can tell you what to invest in. Bitcoin maxis are always going to tell you to invest in Bitcoin. XRP, the XRP army is always going to tell you to invest in XRP, but you have to do your own research and figure out which one you feel like is gonna, I guess change your financial trajectory. But that's the people. I want to get to the people that don't know, because that's those, like, the people that are already in crypto, people who already invest, they're in the know. We need to reach the people that don't know, and it's a lot of people that don't know. Like, we can go outside right now and walk to the store and ask somebody like, "Hey, have you heard of XLM?" And they're gonna look at you like,
Mm-hmm.
"What? What are you talking about?" Like, most people don't know, and I think that that's very sad because it's right in your face. Like, I'm in LA, and we can go to downtown LA, and it's a Crypto.com arena, and I'm like, you guys never question why they switched the Crypto.com arena from Staples to Crypto.com? That's not like, it's not registered
Resonating
with
with you.
like, yeah, like, it's not, resonating. So that's really what we get on live and do. Like, about BlockNation. That's what we're really targeting, just trying to awaken people to the fact that this
Mhm.
old industrial revolution era is over, and we're going into the age of technology. We're going into Web 3.0, and people, it's a shift coming. A lot of people can feel the shift coming, but they don't know what's going on. So I just kind of wanted to create a community where we can share this information, and then they can share it with somebody else, and then it just keeps getting shared. I mean, we may not reach everybody, but I feel like we're gonna reach more people than most influencers, because most influencers, I feel like they cater to people that's already in the know. So I want to cater to those people who don't know, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so you found your lane there, and it's like almost like Tupac used to say, "I want to spark the mind that doesn't know, that can create a change," basically, and
Yep.
that makes perfect sense. I also think something you said that resonates with me as well is I can just show you my portfolio, but that's not going to be enough for you. And I've learned that myself, because especially at the end of 2021, when the market started going down, like, you can tell somebody, all right, this coin is it, but if they don't personally believe themselves, because they didn't do the research, or they didn't really start to different cryptos, then when you go through market fluctuation and a coin goes down 30% in a day, you're going to be fearful for your money, like, oh, I'm just going to exit out. And that could be the right place for you to keep your value in the long term, but because you
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why it's valuable, you're not going
Right.
to be able to sit there and stomach that, because you're like, oh, like for me, if like you said, I'm a Cardano guy. So if Cardano goes down, like, let's say 33%, like we were saying, down to like 20 cents, I'm gonna be like, okay, let me just buy some more. This
Buy
is a
some more.
great
Right.
opportunity. But if you
Exactly.
don't know why you're in something, then that's going to put you into like a negative spot. Hmm.
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
facts.
actually, now that I think about it, how have you dealt with, because you're dealing with new people. So what has been, how do you deal may like take something and then blame you if it goes down in the short term, or you're dealing with people who are, for the legacy system, so they're just trying to throw anger and fear your way. Have you started to kind of run up against that a little bit?
Um, I feel like I've been transparent. Like that, which is a big reason why I get on live. And tell people like, listen, is crypto is volatile. So if you're not built to hold this token, not everyone's built to invest. So if you can't hold this token for 10 years, this may not be the space for you. I always tell people like you got to have a 5 to 10 year mindset with these investments. So I feel like I've just been transparent. But as far as dealing with the negativity, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of people in the space. It's influencers. It's just regular people that are like, why would you
Mhm.
tell them about this coin? And I think I had mentioned Digibyte, and people were chewing me out because I had mentioned, I had said something about Digibyte, and it's just like,
Mhm.
it's I'm like, no one's, I'm not, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't tell people what to purchase. I just give assets out that you may can go look into yourself. I may say something about Cardano. Someone may be like, why are you talking about Cardano? I mean, go check out Cardano, go read the white paper, then you'll see why I'm talking about Cardano. Like, so I kind of just deal with it like that. I don't really try and get into it too much. I feel like I kind of stay in my bubble, and I kind of stay away from that. I
Mhm.
try and focus on the positive and focus on the people that appreciate the content and appreciate what I'm doing, what BlockNation's doing, and I kind of try and just stay in our own bubble, because the negativity can take a toll on you. Like recently, I just stopped looking at my comments on TikTok, just because
Mhm.
the comments just get outrageous. People, it's the internet, so I just recently stopped. I'll glance at them, but I don't really look at my comments anymore. So it's just certain stuff that I do for my own mental health I guess my own mental health purposes. But I try and be as transparent as possible. Like I let people know up front, listen, I can tell you about this asset, but you really need to go do your own research on it. Like, please go look this up yourself.
That transparency is so important, but that makes perfect sense. And even what you're going through when not looking at your comments all the time, that's something where when you're scaling as a content creator, I feel like everyone goes through that. Like everyone has to kind of like fly through some negativity because you're now getting an expansive platform, and a lot of good comes, but a lot of negativity can come